Bingo.
I'm going to turn my mic on. I've done this for a while.
Okay. We have turned from winter to Valentine's Day, but Valentine's Day is in winter.
Yes, it
isn't
is.
It, Diane?
Yes, it is.
And it's today we have 4 Valentine projects to show you, and we're going to start with Diane and this wood heart that she made. It's so precious.
Good morning,
Just
everybody.
love all the fabric. Hello, everyone, and here's some product that she used. We had a snow day yesterday. So if you're in the Midwest, you probably had a snow day also. And Chris says happy snow day.
It's better here today. The roads are still not very good, but they're passable.
So we're waiting till Friday, Diane. Isn't that our next snowstorm?
And then the frigid comes in. Like
below
the high
0.
on Sunday maybe is a -3, -4 on Sunday here.
It's going to be really cold.
Yeah.
Good crafting times,
Yes,
though.
it
Good times
is.
to just go in your craft room and sit and be warm and cozy, have a cup of tea or whatever it is you drink when you craft, which is kind of a good question. Should we ask people what they drink when they craft? You can tell we're not planning anything.
Let's see. I have water and Celsius.
I always try to keep water.
Yeah.
It's good to drink lots of water, everybody. Oh, Darlene says send a snowstorm to Virginia. I think she wants a snow day.
You know what? I did take a half a day yesterday. I told Kelly, I said I was going to stay home and work on a project as my snow day, and then we got a lot of freight in yesterday, so then I came in after lunch. But
that was really nice.
It was really quite nice.
I wanted you to have a whole snow day.
Well, it was nice.
It was kind of crazy here yesterday. Chris and I were here, and then Bobby stopped in. Oh, and Doug. Sorry, I got to mention Doug. Then Bobby stopped in, and she helped, and then Jennifer came in, and then Diane came in. So that's pretty funny. A lot of people are drinking water and coffee when they craft.
Yeah, I'm sure coffee is
lots of water, which is good. Marilyn says good morning.
Yep.
Hi, Kathy, and Bunny's here. And Diane says coffee. Sounds like coffee's like I drink coffee, but it's got to have chocolate in it and probably sugar. I'm not sure what else they put in it. Lois likes iced tea.
I have never, ever, ever drank a cup of coffee, ever.
Well, I don't drink real coffee.
I have tried a frappuccino or
frappuccino
or whatever, and I could still taste the coffee in it. That's the only coffee that I've never been a coffee drinker, ever.
Well, I know you like Diet Coke, and so does Pam.
I like my pop and Celsius and hot chocolate.
Chris says Zip Fizz.
Oh, I've never heard of that.
And Juanita drinks decaf, and that's what I buy also. So there's my friend. People, names are just popping in continuously. And yesterday we were here, and it was kind of a snow day, so we showed you a bunch of tools. And for those of you that have gift cards to use, we brought out some tools, and I brought some things from home, and we got out the Misty, and I now have a glue press.
Me too.
So Diane and I both got glue presses, and I think we have everybody called now that had pre-ordered one, but we have a lot left, so if you missed out, give us a call. Diane's using it today.
Yes.
So you'll get to see it in action.
And if you did pre-order one, you can still order it online if that's easier.
Oh yeah, it's online.
I know we left a lot of messages for people, so.
Yeah, we have a lot of people that haven't picked theirs up or called back, so if that happens, just.
They are available online.
Yeah, they like your shirt, Diane.
Oh, thank
you.
Cozy
season. It's perfect for today.
That's what I thought. It's not red, but.
Kimberly's funny, Diane, because she says she hadn't drank coffee in 48 years, then her husband introduced her to Starbucks.
Oh.
We have Starbucks right across the street.
Yes, we do.
So if you come shop in person, you can stop and get your coffee and bring it on over here.
I don't know.
I love coffee ice cream.
No, that doesn't
I can do that.
Sound good. I don't know why I never did. My son and oldest daughter do not drink coffee either. My youngest daughter drinks a lot. She makes up for the rest of us.
For everybody else.
That is one of her true loves in life is Starbucks coffee.
Oh.
Gives her great joy.
I get happy at night that I can go to sleep because then I wake up and have a coffee. I'm excited.
Katie
Sounds just like
Katie
Hannah.
says she's happy at night because she can go to sleep and wake up and have coffee in the morning. So Katie's grown up. She drinks coffee.
There you go.
I always thought I wasn't mature enough to drink coffee, but I like it with chocolate and stuff.
Anybody can drink
It sure smells good though sometimes.
It does smell good.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, okay, we've got 4 Valentine projects, and one of them is a card set. So let's get going.
Okay, we're going
let's
to
roll.
start with this project, and it all started with this wooden heart that we got in, and this is how it started, and this is how
there's
I ended
before
it.
and after.
Yep, and I took off the string because I think most people, well, a lot of people like things on easels and not hanging, but it does come with a hanger.
So you can do it either way.
Yes, and I liked it that it wasn't solid.
How much is just the heart, Diane?
$5.99.
Oh, so it's very affordable.
Yes,
and it's kind of thick.
It is thick. It's really nice to work on too. But I loved that it had the grooves in it, so you can see that I cut my paper so you can see the grooves. And all I did is I painted the side of it with black, and that's the only thing I painted. And you could paint it with white or even red too if you didn't have black. But for the demo, well, let me show you what products I used. I used 2 different papers. And this one is the Petite Prince Beetle Black Swiss Dot.
And you use the other side.
And I use the other side, this side. And I like combining stripes and plaids and all of that.
That looks good.
And this is Heart Eyes 4x6 elements, but I used the stripe. And both of these are online. So this is Heart Eyes and Doodlebug. And I love those 2 together. Then instead of using, and then I used, this is brushed silver, 12 by 12. I used that for the little heart.
So metallic silver paper for the heart.
And any color, you could use red metallic. There's pink metallic.
Oh, there's the whole, if you've got the Tim Holtz metallic papers.
There's lots of different colors in there.
And these are craft based.
Yep. And
so
then
you can
silver.
always sand them down to get that little craft to show through too.
So, and then I used the 6 by 12 flashcards for Valentine's, and these are $3.49.
And we designed these they're brand new.
Kelly did.
And Diane told me the words, and it even has Galentine's Day.
Oh yeah, that was Teresa.
That's Teresa's contribution there, because sometimes it's not always lovey-dovey.
Right.
Galentine's would be your girlfriends or.
So that's the paper I used.
It's really cute, Diane.
Then instead of using ribbon, I went to our fabric wall and found some fabrics that I think work really well for Valentine's Day. Even though they came in at Christmas time, they're definitely Valentine's. And I love this one. This was one of my favorite
I remember
ones.
You talking about this.
So I think for a little demo, we're just going to, this is just a chipboard heart that I
One thing
cut
that
out.
we should mention is the flashcards. She used them very differently.
Oh yeah.
So
I'll show
she actually
you.
cut them way down.
Yeah. I've got my little, I'll show you how I cut those.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
So you don't always have to hang buttons or charms from your famous loop pins that we use.
Diane loves loop pins, and here they are.
Yeah.
And you can't see it because of maybe if I get up close, you can see the loop pin there.
And I did add a little red button there.
And they're $4.29, and you get 24. So They go a long ways. They work on, you got 24 projects for $4.99.
Okay, so I just cut one out of chipboard just for the demo this morning. And it really wasn't that hard to cut. I just laid it on my paper and kind of traced around it and kind of hand cut. Let's see. Now, if you don't want the grooves to show, you can just use a solid paper or just even like just trace around it.
Trace around it,
yeah.
And then cut your one.
But I really liked the combination of the paper, and I used liquid glue.
There's the glue press in action, everybody.
And you know what? I never thought I needed one, but I now have it on my desk, and oh my gosh, it's wonderful. Liquid glue works really well because you can get it to the edge, and
it's fast too.
It's fast and it holds very, very nicely. So really, that is all there is to putting on the paper, and you can use any paper if you want paper with hearts, or
you can make it if you want to make it red or whatever. What wowed me when I saw Diane's project, I walked by her office and I had to stop because this is hanging and it hangs straight up. My mind was kind of stuck on that, and then when I saw how she set it sideways on an easel, I just thought that was so cute and very fun. And we do have the easels also.
Yes.
And that's an 8-inch easel, and they're $4.99, and they look like this, and you can paint them or you can leave them natural. And I believe we have 8-inch in the black.
We do.
So we do have 8-inch in the black also. And they're just fun little easels. You can just kind of sit around and change out your projects. Black would look good on here too.
Okay, so I'm putting this on real quick. I'm not doing a real good job, but I want to show you how I put
I better show everyone what you're doing.
I want to show you how I did the ribbon.
Michelle said it'd be neat to put a wedding picture on it.
Yes.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Yes.
Diane, there's a question about if you inked your paper.
Yes, I did, and I used gathered twigs.
So she did use gathered twigs.
I rarely use anything else. Now, pumice stone, we had pumice stone out here too. Kellie used that on one of her projects, and pumice stone would be good too. Black, I tried black and it's just too stark.
Okay.
And I didn't like the red either. I did test some of the red and I didn't like that either. So this is not put on very good, but you get the idea.
She did it quick.
Yeah.
It's our prototype, kind of.
So what I did...
And Lisa, I'll say welcome. You are not late at all. Diane's showing us her project. See, isn't that fun, laying a heart sideways?
So what I did is, we have packets of the fabric already tore, strips, and you get a big piece of the black check, black whatever that is, and the word, the dictionary, and then the red. So, sorry.
It's okay.
Am I going too fast?
So you get 3 pieces of the fabric.
And you get some little twine in there too.
She does have twine right here that she put on the loop pin.
So what I did is I took the red and the dictionary, and put those kind of together. And just made a bow. I just tied.
I'm glad you're showing this because this is a technique, whether you make this project or you make other projects. Just another thing to use, like Diane said, instead of ribbon, you can use fabric.
And I just tore their.
Looks like they're maybe 1.5 inches wide, but you can do
this.
You can do whatever you like.
Okay.
And you guys, we have ordered Tim Holtz's 2024 Halloween and Christmas fabric.
It is
and
awesome.
Oh my gosh, you're gonna love the Christmas. It's so cool.
Okay, don't watch what I'm doing.
So tie a bow.
Yeah. Okay. So you kind of have to play with it so you get the fabric.
Oh, that turned out good.
Yeah. Pull it apart so you can see the dictionary, kind of play with it. Some people have trouble making bows, but really I'm not real fussy with my bows.
Well, I think when you're using fabric like this, they're supposed to be kind of, I want to say shabby, maybe not perfect.
Yep. Okay, so there is my bow. And then what I did is I took the black and I wrapped it around. So you can see on the back, I used score tape to tape it down so it didn't move.
Okay. And you could cover the back if you wanted to.
Yes, definitely.
You could put some black paper or whatever you want on the back or paint it.
Yeah, definitely.
They want it, Teresa wants to know if the fabric can be bowed by Diane when they pick it up. She's got a few other things to do.
Yeah, you should see my office.
Because we didn't mention it. Okay, first of all, sorry, I'm going to interrupt myself if that's possible. I think it is. Debbie said this would be cute in a kitchen with Grandma's recipe.
Oh, how fun.
On it, on an easel, on the heart. Okay, you guys, we didn't mention this, Diane, but we got a semi-load yesterday. So the new Simple Stories is here, and we're working to get it put into the system. You can go out and look at it, but there's no product there, and it is not sold out. It just hasn't been brought in yet.
So hopefully tomorrow we will be able to show that.
Yeah, I think we will.
Yeah.
Okay, so you wrapped it around. Sorry for the interruption.
And instead of doing it in the middle, I did it to one side. And I tighten. I'm doing
glad
this
you're
upside
showing.
down.
Well, that's nice of you.
So I did it like that. Put your knot on the right-hand left-hand side.
It's the right-hand side, but Diane's left hand when she's doing it upside down.
And then I took my bow and...
Oh! You tied that on your bow then?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
That's how I tied the bow on. Instead of hot gluing it or gluing it on, that's why you
That is not what I expected.
A little longer piece. Okay, I gotta turn
Do it
this
right
around.
side. While you did that, we have a question. This project is not a kit, but really all you need is the heart, which is $5.99. Diane packaged the fabric for you, so you have the fabric, and then it's 2 sheets of paper that we showed earlier. The petite prints, and then the one is from Heart. Was it Heart? From
Heart Eyes.
Heart Eyes. And then the flashcards, if you want to add the little things here, you need the flashcards.
It's the back side of the 4x6 elements.
Okay, on Heart Eyes, it's the back of the 4x6ers.
Yeah, hopefully Janet found it.
Yeah, it's all on our calendar also. It's linked on our calendar. So it's not a kit, but you really don't need a lot of product to make it.
Okay, so there
Oh my gosh.
is your kind of junk bow made out of fabric.
We have a fabric junk bow now.
Yep. And I would cut these. And then, of course, I needed to add, and I just tied it once. It doesn't have to be in a knot. It's not going to go anywhere. It's not like ribbon where
It's kind of slippery. So here's her
Yeah.
final.
So then
I
I
just trim these.
decided or tried to think of something different other than a charm or buttons or whatever. And I used the heart, the silver heart.
And there's the Tim Holtz has the stacked tiles, the hearts die that you probably have.
And
or
then
there's
new
the
one.
Sizzix.
This is the new one that has the 3 different size of hearts. And then this heart too and the Sizzix framelets.
So what's that new one called? It's
This
from the
is
vault.
called Vault Lovebirds.
So the Lovebirds has 3 really nice sizes of hearts.
And you might have a punch laying around. So that's, I just cut it out of the silver metallic, or you can use whatever metallic that you like. Then you've seen me use these words before, like in one of my Christmas albums. Oh, you attached the heart with the tiny attacher,
so that you can see it's got
instead
a
it does. The one that I used did have a hole in it, but there was just too much up here, so I
like how it's hanging down. It just adds to that little cluster.
So then we took the flash card, and I tried to use one of the bigger ones, but they were just too big. Even the smaller ones were too big. So I came up with this idea. This is one of my favorite dies from Elizabeth Craft's 1739 Planner Essential 21 note pieces, which is not available anymore, which I cannot believe they...
Why did they discontinue Diane's favorite die?
Well, it's got all the fun little tags. I mean, this is...
We'll have to find out if they're going to come out with something similar to that.
Hopefully they come out with a different one. But the Tim Holtz collector has the 3 little tags.
Oh, that would be perfect.
Yeah, and they're the perfect size. I love hanging those, and you really sometimes you don't have to hang any or put any words or anything.
Just
on
hang them.
You just hang them. You ink them and you hang them down, which are really good. And then if you have any of the labels, these little labels would work too. So kind of go to your stash and see what you have. So I cut out the love right there and the number 14. And I used 2 of the dies from the Elizabeth Craft. And I'm going to use my Sidekick here, which I love. If you don't have a Sidekick, it's another tool.
It's good for when you're cutting out small pieces, because look at, all she had to do was get out that little machine, and you don't roll it as much.
And I used the yellow.
Oh, yeah, craft tape.
Tape that is another must.
It's called the best craft tape ever, and it really is.
Yeah. So there is our little tag. Aren't they cute?
Oh my gosh, I didn't realize that's how you did it.
Yep.
I thought you just cut around them, so that is very cute.
So there is your love. So those I just inked up and hung from the
those are
loop
right here.
pins. And then I did add a little red button. You can add red or white or pink or...
And there's the loop pin. So you can I'll take a close-up photo of that part for our blog.
So you can use these flashcards in a whole different way.
I know, I didn't think about that.
You don't have to use it the way we intended. Okay, any questions? It's a very easy, quick project to put together.
It's really nice, Diane. I'm so happy you did it. I love your prototype there. That's really good. And we do have the wood hearts, and we do have more coming also.
Oh yes, there is more wood hearts coming. So this is called Diane's Valentine's
Ribbon?
Day fabric.
Oh, fabric. Why did I say ribbon?
Yes, fabric. So if you punch in Diane, and
if you type in Diane, it'll come up.
I put Diane first because it should be much easier to find.
Mary says she loves it. She loves it.
Thank you. It was a lot of fun to put together. It really was.
It's really neat. And Diane's our main attraction today, but we have a couple other Valentine projects to show you, because I know some of you are thinking about Valentine's and January. We're almost halfway through January now, and
sometimes you just need quick projects. You don't want to spend a whole lot of time in your craft room for whatever reason. I could spend days in my craft room.
Jan wonders if they're going to have a shamrock like a heart. We'll have to check on that. I love that idea.
They could, and Elizabeth Craft does have a die with a shamrock on it. We'll have to
add to the little
to
embellishments.
add. Okay, Katie, you're
All right.
Katie is
Diane
going to
Diane,
take
thank
over.
you so very much.
You're
Everybody
welcome.
loved it. It's so cute. And what a fun project.
Yeah, it was.
And you made it look
very fun.
doable. And we have 3 other projects to show you. And Katie's here. She's going to get Diane's microphone.
Do you need?
And I do not need that.
Oh,
Katie,
I have to take that.
and you got your red on.
I do. I got
Oh my
hoodie on
God.
today.
She's got her red on for Valentine's Day.
You need this.
So it's
Oh, I do.
perfect.
Thank you. All right, now hand that to you, and everybody just gets really
They
seasick.
can Here, I'll take it. There, you can see Katie
you
in
go.
her red. Katie, I don't know if you dressed purposely today
I did
for this.
No, I did not. I dressed purposely to be warm today.
Well, that is true.
Yeah, and Jason looked at me and goes, "You're wearing a Nike hoodie to work?"
Yep.
I'm like, "Uh-huh." I'm cold.
Oh,
So,
and
Yeah.
Diane, everyone's making comments how much they love your project.
Yay.
So,
Thank you, everybody.
way to go,
all right.
Diane.
Well, let's move from Diane's heart over here to Maggie's frame.
All right.
And Maggie's not here today, but she designed. We had her designing before she left for
Absolutely.
her journey. So and this is a kit. Diane's project was not a kit, but this one is. It's this really cute frame, and you can put a photo in here or a quote or whatever you like. And the center heart just comes right out. And Maggie designed it with this paper that we are really loving this paper. And I don't remember what, I think it's from Love Notes. But I'm going to set this down, Katie, so I can get the kit and show people what they get. So in the kit, I'm going to open one up so you can see it. And Maggie, thank you for doing that. It was funny because Maggie is going to be gone for a little bit now. Oh, the sticker's right on the seal.
You were saying Maggie picked a good time to go.
Yes, she did.
Yeah.
Maggie got out of town just in time. Oh,
did.
well, we'll have to redo that. Okay, so in your kit, and Katie, I guess I'm going to clean this off.
Okay.
We're just going to rearrange here for a
Here,
minute.
you can move. People already noticed your heart bracelet. I didn't even notice it.
Oh, I wore
like it.
Oh my gosh, I wore it accidentally today for
Yeah.
Valentine's, but thank
Aw.
you. So in the kit, you're going to get the directions and a picture, and then you're going to get this paper that we are loving this
cute,
paper.
yeah.
And you notice that Diane kind of went with the black and white with the pop of red in it, and that's what that has. And then you get the frame, and you can use this photo in your frame if you
Aw,
like,
that's
or you can
adorable,
find
Zoe.
another one. And you can see again how this heart pops out. So if you wanted to, you could trace the heart and just put paper in the middle also if you didn't want to put a photo. And then you get your little bag that's got your ribbon and a loop pin and a little charm and then the die cut love.
Wonderful.
Isn't that cute?
It is.
And I didn't even
Easy.
say how much it was. It is $12.99. So all of that is $12.99. And what she used to make it, she used pumice stone ink. So just a light, this is Maggie's, was this her winter color?
Yeah, I think so.
She
I think
changes
so.
colors just
Yeah.
like people change makeup for the seasons.
She switches her color. That's
So
good.
she did use pumice stone.
Yeah.
And then she used collage medium to put it on. If you have matte medium, that would work. Or another liquid adhesive.
You're Australian, fellas.
I know, I've
talking
got
to
my
you.
British watch talking to me. And then a collage brush or a foam brush to put on your adhesive. And then you guys have seen Maggie. Am I doing it right, Katie?
You are. That's a good. There you go. That was
And
better.
dust is flying.
Yeah.
So this is the large paper file. It is really handy. It's only $2.19 because you're going to put your paper on there and then you're going to want to sand it around.
How's it stand?
Oh, thank you for asking. It's got a little dowel that fits right in here like so.
Yeah.
And you can hang it or you could put it on an easel. Let me grab an easel over here
Okay.
so we could show the difference. So you
They
could
liked
put it
your demonstration of
Maggie's
yeah.
sanding.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
She's a professional sander, I'll tell you.
Oh, it
so-
does fit really nice on the wooden one.
It
on the
is. It
wooden
does. That's
easel,
the
yeah.
8-inch easel, and
The
you could put it.
8-inch.
I think the black easel would be even.
Oh yeah, would be.
we don't have one out of the package, but here we can imagine it.
Yeah. Oh, I can see.
Just
it
like Walt
perfectly.
Disney, if
It
you
is,
can
yeah.
imagine it, you can do it, or
Yeah.
whatever his quote is. Or you have the little dowel, and if you could always put a little. Whoops, one end is a little bigger than the other, so it does sit up.
So it sits
Really
up,
nice for
yeah.
Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
And with that, what I want, that was $12.99 for the kit, and I wanted to show this other frame that we received, and this is $3.99.
$3.99.
And you
And
could
it's all the
also, you could do
potential.
the same thing. You could put, Gloria, that one's open, so you can
Okay,
just put
yeah.
it back together. You could put your picture in here. You could put a quote or some paper, tie a ribbon, one of Diane's bows right there.
That would be great too.
Oh, that would be really nice. So
there's a lot of potential.
This one's $3.99. It's $3.99 a foot.
Okay. And it's so that
we're gonna call it 1 foot. So we'll call it $3.99. Okay. So that is the project from Maggie. And Maggie, thank you for getting that done before you left on your trip. The other thing is we have these little trays, these little wood trays. These are also $3.99.
They're just so affordable.
They're just so cute too.
They are.
So we painted this one. Actually, this was a group effort. Rhonda painted it white.
Okay.
And then I sanded it and I put some brown distress ink on it. And then Gloria did the middle part. So, and I don't know that I can pop it out here on the video, but you can see it's got a piece of acrylic and a piece of paper, Valentine paper.
Yeah.
And, you could put your supplies in here. You could set it, put something, little statues or something fun in there if you want to. You probably won't put your collage brush in there, but you could put your ink pad. And then you can change it out for Easter. If you want to change it out, you can put new paper in. I just can't get my fingernail in there to get it out, but I know it comes out. It's not glued down. So it's in there really good, everybody. But isn't that just fun and cute for $3.99?
Yeah. I actually measured correctly.
Gloria said she did a good job, and she did. So just think that was 3 of us that worked on this. So that's kind of funny. And so we went from this to this. And you could leave it natural if you want.
And you can leave the frames out year round and not just for Valentine's
Oh,
Day.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Definitely. You could, you could put a wedding picture in there, an anniversary. Yeah. I could see grandma's picture, little kids.
I just love that tray.
I do too. That's
all I'm going to focus on right now.
Katie's stuck on the tray.
I am. It's so darn cute.
And you could put any paper in there.
Yeah.
It doesn't even matching your craft area or wherever you're putting it.
Absolutely.
Okay, our final project of the day is a Valentine card kit.
Oh.
And you guys, it's very hard to find card kits for Valentine's Day. So we designed one ourselves. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to open this up so you can see what you get.
Okay, I checked my mic twice now.
Why don't you unplug your wire piece and just go with the big...
Just unplug here?
Yeah, and then just move this up.
put this in my breathing space?
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to focus on the cards.
Show the cards. It makes 8 cards. It's $20.99. You get all the papers, you get the card bases and envelopes. We always include envelopes with the memory bound kits. You get the mats and all the pattern papers and directions.
And you
directions.
This kit, didn't you?
I did. I designed this. I really enjoyed it. It's cute, called Cupid and Company cards. And it's called that for the reason that we use the Cupid and Company paper.
I really like that Cupid and Company paper.
It's cute.
Take my mic off now.
All right, I'll show you what you get. You're going to get directions, and they're all basically the same. They all have a card base. They have your mat, or your card paper, your pattern paper on the front, a mat, and a cut apart. Mm-hmm. So they're all
kind of like a formula you use there.
It is. Yeah. So that's another idea for a technique.
Yeah.
Is kind of keep things the same.
This
and
formula,
then Peggy came in and she did the twine for me, and each card has a little bit different twine technique on it. So on the directions, so you can see this one, it's kind of cute. She just glued it to the jar. This one's got 2 holes punched, and then she wrapped it and tied it. This is the one, she just wrapped it around the cut apart piece. Mm-hmm. And you can see that's wrapped around the left spine. And okay, this one's unique, Katie. This is wrapped around the pattern paper underneath of the cut apart.
They've lost me again, Kelly.
We don't want to lose Katie, you guys. Let's turn this off and back on. All right, let's try her again. I'm clipping her microphone back on.
Thanks.
Now let me turn it up also, Katie.
Okay. Yeah.
All right,
I'm going in and out. Yeah.
And then the let's see what. Oh, that one is stapled with a tiny attacher. And then she's just got a little bow tied on that candy.
Yeah.
And then the one with all the XOs is similar to the one with the truck, but she poked punched a couple holes in the top and tied it.
Yeah.
So Peggy, thank
I
you
like it.
for
all sorts of different ways to do it.
Yeah, and you get the twine in the kit. So you get the directions. You're going to get this sheet which has all your cut apart, your kind of verbiage pieces, and the back is kind of fun too.
It is, isn't it? Oh, I like Valentine's Day.
I know, it's the red's just very fun.
And then my favorite color is red.
And this is called Classic Red, so you get a full sheet of red cardstock because you're going to use that for, it looks like 4 different mats, and it tells you what to cut out of it. This is kind of the boring part, but you get your card bases.
But important.
Very important.
Yes.
It's kind of like car insurance, Katie.
It is, very important.
And you get your envelopes.
Yep, so you do get envelopes.
And we said you get your twine.
Yeah.
And you do. And then you're going to get half a sheet of black and white cardstock.
Nice.
And those are for mats. You have 2 white mats and 2 black mats.
Okay, I see those over there right at the bottom.
And then these
placement.
pieces are for your fronts of your cards.
Nice.
And you just cut those out and you're good to go. So
It's such a simple
and you
kit.
will have a little bit of extra. Not a lot. Here's what I had that was extra.
So you can make
There's
some
a
more
couple
if you'd
little
like
cut
to.
aparts and a mat and a background. So you could make another card if you wanted to. So that is the Cupid and Company card kit for Valentine's Day. That's $20.99. I wanted to mention that the insides are blank, so you can write whatever message you have. If you have a stamp set, you could leave them blank and just write a message. You could get, if you have a Valentine stamp set, these are both from Echo Park.
Oh my gosh, I've been looking for airplane, a paper airplane.
Have you really?
I have, yeah, and that has a
Katie, I think you found it. So these are $12.99 from Echo Park, and it's called Love Is All You Need. And the other one, we put our price sticker right over the top of the name of it. So I have no idea what it's
Yeah,
called.
so that is the other.
But they're on our calendar. Yeah.
Yeah, I
So-
love the hearts on these. These can be used year-round also.
Oh, and Katie, look at the little envelope and the little flower.
And speaking of that, it would be
Okay.
good to put on your envelopes.
I know,
like
and we
on your
got to show
actual
that. A lot of
envelopes.
this would be.
Yeah.
Here, just a little love note would be. Here's that love icon that is actually used on Maggie's frame.
Yeah. I love the envelopes with it and the airplane.
And we need to talk about stamping on envelopes, and we will. This we also have from Waffle Flower. It's $1.99. And these would be good on the insides of your cards too.
Yeah, or even a touch on the front.
Or exactly, you could
needed a
also just
little-
stick a little "Be Mine" on here, or up here, "Love You, All My Love." So there are, let's see, 5, 10, 15 different little sentiments for $1.99.
That's great. Those
I
would be
think
good on
these are
the
kind of
outside
fun. And I
envelopes,
don't
too.
think they're stickers. I think you just glue them on. I'm not really sure if they're stickers or not. So what you need to make the cards is your normal adhesive, and then I wanted to talk about foam adhesive because we've got the cards all
Do you
set
need
up.
to sit down?
No, I think I'm okay.
All right.
We have the cards all put on the board, so I don't know that you can really tell, but all of these matted pieces are popped up with foam adhesive.
Oh, okay.
I don't know that you can tell because it probably glares.
Just a
Can you
little
tell
bit.
on that one?
Yeah.
It adds a little bit of dimension, a little bit of interest.
Yeah.
And it's not the really thick, super duper foam. You can make them as dimensional as you want. But Katie, I thought this was a good day to explain our foam adhesive.
All right, I'm
Because
excited.
we've had questions about adhesive, and if you come into the store and you see these hanging, they all look alike.
They do. They very
So
much
I'll
so
show
do.
you what
I
we
agree.
have. We have these that they're not quite half an inch. They're probably
in the corner.
3/8 or so.
Yeah, you have to
Yeah,
look
you
up
can
in the
see that you
corner.
can get just the big ones.
Yeah.
You can get just the little ones.
Need the pictures up in the corner.
And these are $3.29, and you get, it looks like 126 or 308. Or you can get a combination, and these are also $3.29. And this is our white selection. Or you can get the roll of tape for $5.49. Does it say how much is on here, Katie?
13 feet.
13 feet, okay. And then these are little tiny strips, which are really nice if you're doing
I
something
really like
skinny. I have these at home.
I do too. $3.49, and you get those tiny little things.
You get
Good for
76.
shaker cards too.
They are perfect for shaker
Yeah.
cards. And sometimes, like if you wanted to pop this up, one of these would be really nice for that, or maybe a couple of them. Then this is actually what I have at home, Katie. This
do
is
too.
Do you?
I do.
This is 54 feet. It's $19.99.
Yes.
And it's the same foam tape as this,
Yep.
but it's just bigger.
Just more.
It's,
lasts a little bit
it's
longer.
It's bigger.
Yeah.
So most everything I showed you comes the same in black. Because sometimes if you're doing something dark, you want to have a black that's not going to show as much as white. So we have the larger foam square. We have the tiny foam squares. And then we have the combination all in black. And they're all $3.29, the same price. So black or white.
You know, and I never had used the black until Peggy used it in Scary Makers.
Yeah,
and
for
I
Halloween.
Thought, oh my gosh.
For Halloween, it's really good.
Yeah.
And here's the tape, just
the
like the
roll.
white. And then here we go, Katie.
Here's the mega roll.
Now, I don't have the big roll in black
I
because
do
I
not
don't use
either.
it as much. But
Yeah.
if I was doing a project where I was using a lot of black, I would probably get
Yeah.
this. This is $19.99.
Yeah. I think my husband about passed out when I pulled up that roll. It's
Pulled out that roll, you're like, what the heck,
like,
Katie?
oh
What do you
my
got
word.
going on? So that's our foam adhesive. I just thought it'd be nice.
I think it's a great
We use
idea.
it on almost every
Yeah.
project. I was looking around. It's used on all these cards, and I'm looking, okay, there's not another project here that we use it on.
Right.
But we do use it all the time. I
And
just keep
is
it in
good
my
'cause you don't
desk.
see it. Yeah. The black. I'm sorry.
Right. Yeah, we did use that for Scary Makers or
Yeah.
anything dark. So are there any questions, or are we ready
No.
to sign off for
I
the
think
day?
people are good to go and they're enjoying it and liking
Good.
it. And the card kit it is kind of, which is surprising to us to find Valentine card kits.
And
but
it's
ones
not
that
all
are-
smoochy,
Yeah, we
lovey-dovey.
call them smoochy cards that are
So-
like, you want Galentine. I think Teresa's going to do some Galentines too.
Teresa's working on another card kit. I haven't seen anything from it yet. She's probably working on it right
Yeah,
now.
she probably is.
Or yesterday on the snow day.
Yep.
But we do have another one coming also. So we're trying to get, was a hard theme to get
which
cards.
is surprising, isn't it?
We found them. Love Story has one, and I will have to see if we have that one.
Yep.
Should we go see Katie since we're here?
Unless
Or-
it was restocked.
Oh, okay.
We have
We'll
we're
have
out.
to be getting
Yeah.
more of that. But it's hard to find them that aren't all super smoochy, lovey-dovey.
Yeah.
And a lot of us don't
Like if
have.
you just want to send it
Some
to a
of you
friend.
might have more than one lovey-dovey person, but most of us don't. But if you do, great.
Kind of
But
jealous.
yeah, maybe we're jealous. Maybe we shouldn't
Yeah.
go to this subject.
Hey,
but
what name are the black strip stickers?
okay, I don't think we have the little skinny strips in black. These.
Yeah,
I'm
sorry.
sorry.
I didn't.
They are sub sentiments love.
Okay. Sentiments love.
Let me put this little number on there because if you
Okay.
type in that number,
Let's
that'll probably
see
come up.
if I can hold this.
I think it's
straight
SCP-249.
Yeah, excellent.
They're going to be under the Valentine collection, but there's a lot there to.
Okay.
The Valentine theme. There's a lot there to look at. I thought these were cool. We have them for Christmas.
Yeah, I really like them.
And we're going to be getting more of those as they become available. Okay, Katie, tell me about the question we had on envelopes. Katie and Maggie chatted
so
this
Maggie
morning.
called this morning and said when she shared her project on Monday that she had shown that you can decorate the outside of the envelopes with certain stamps. And so she called and asked if we would be willing to share some stamps that you could use on the outside of your envelopes.
And if
so
you,
I
really,
went
Katie,
through-
you can use any
You can, yeah,
stamp
that
on your
was the
envelope
thing
too.
is that you could use anything. This says handmade with love. You better not return this. Just kidding. It's from Amazon. Hope you love it. I almost kept this. Love you. Act surprised. So this is fun and the little hearts
It's
on there
very
too.
fun. It's
Yeah.
called Best Gift Ever from Honeybee, and
Excuse
it's $20.99 for this.
Thank
but
you.
some of those would be really fun.
Yeah, to put on your envelopes.
I promise this doesn't suck. Act surprised. Okay, love you. Put on your happy face. And then Katie found this one
I thought
also
this
from
was-
Catherine Pooler.
Yeah, sending happy thoughts your way. Hope this makes you smile. You bring sunshine. You've been on my mind. I thought those were nice little sentiments.
This
that
one's
would be fun on a card.
$15.99. And oh, Katie, where's the name of it?
I don't know.
Well, I think if you look up Catherine Pooler, I'm
It'll
sorry.
be on
Oh,
there.
Happy
Oh,
Thoughts.
Happy thoughts.
Happy Thoughts floral stamp.
All right. Thank you.
And this has a die that goes with it also.
Okay.
So if you want to use for the flowers. And then here's one that Katie
I love
found.
this one. I thought this one. It's just basically different ways to say hi. You are my human. Yes.
You are my human.
Yeah. So that is all just different sentiments that you could put on. I do this for when I send them up to Sam. I put them out there.
It's fun it's fun to do stuff on your envelopes.
It
and
is.
Things. This is called Inside Out Thinking of You from Photoplay, and it's $15.99.
Just a card to say I'm thinking of you. I miss your face. Hi from me. That's great.
I miss your face.
Yeah.
That's really fun.
And then these are winter ones. If you're sending out a winter greeting or a winter card to someone, I always thought these were fun. Happy snow day. That was yesterday.
Yes, it
happy
was.
freezing season. Winter is warmer with you. Happy winter greetings. And then if you have one of those, I thought with the next one you could put little winter icons.
And this is Inside Out Winter Greetings, and it's $15.99 also.
Photoplay?
Oh, yes, by Photoplay.
This is one of my favorites.
Oh, this is LDRS.
Yes, and look at the boots, the hat, the snowflakes, the snowman, the cup of hot chocolate or coffee. And you could decorate it up with these too.
I forgot we had this. I know we had the Christmas and the Thanksgiving, and Diane went wild over the Christmas one.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites too. Is the
bundle
bundle
and
up.
this is $16.99.
31
Oh, bundle
stamps.
up. You said what it was
that's
already.
all right. I really
Okay.
like that one, and it has some definition, so you can use it on your card and on the outside. And like
Pretty
you
cool.
said, anything can.
Yeah, we were talking about these. That would be
Yep,
great
they would
on
be
the
fun,
inside
too.
or outside of your stamps.
Yeah.
From Love Notes from Echo Park.
Yeah.
So
Which
look
one
at your
was the
stamps.
name I missed your face? I think it says it was the Photoplay one.
I think it was the
And
photo
it just
play.
says it's
Is it
just the
this one,
high.
Katie?
Nope, that's.
Oh,
Catherine
sorry.
Taylor. That's okay.
Here we go.
There we go. And what's the name of that one?
This is Inside Out Thinking of You.
Oh, thinking of you. Yeah, I just like it because it's like hi. Hi. Hi from me.
It sounds like Katie. It sounds like Katie wrote this, probably.
Pretty simple.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi from me.
Yeah.
It's really cute. It's really cute. And you know, Katie, I think we should mention before we go that it is winter.
It is.
It is very
It
winter
is
here in
winter.
Iowa. We had our snow day yesterday.
Did you say how much we had?
I think we had 9 inches of snow, didn't we?
9.5.
9.5 inches of snow yesterday.
Yeah.
And we're supposed to get more on Friday.
We are like 5 more.
I know, it's crazy.
Oh my gosh.
So, but
when
just
it snows, it pours.
yeah, yes, when it snows, of course. But there's a lot of people that when winter comes, they don't go out. They, especially maybe some older people or people that have mobility issues. So it's a great time to be sending cards. And just keep that in mind that those are people that really would love to hear from you.
I think that's a great thing.
So,
yeah,
that's
it's
a
so
great
true, isn't it?
It's very true.
Yeah.
Okay, well, tomorrow Teresa's going to be here.
Yay.
So she's going to be showing us some gift bags for Valentine's.
Which is
And then on Friday, we're doing snowman things
Yay,
that we were going to
perfect.
do yesterday, but we had a snow day, so you can't do snowman on snow day, right? So we'll be doing that Friday, and that will wrap up our week. So thanks for joining us. Thank you. Welcome to our new viewers.
Yes.
Thanks for watching. And
Craft more in 24.
that's right. We're going to craft more in 24. So see you soon.